The man shot the girl's home bottle of wine, but she was not angry at all, but took out another bottle of wine to the top of the head to let the man try his shooting skills again. But just as the two of them were having a good time, strange noises suddenly came from the bottom of the canyon. And with the binoculars, there were unidentified creatures climbing up the canyon. The man immediately realized that something bad was happening and shot directly at them. But the number of monsters was much higher than expected. And the woman on the other side of the canyon also picked up a machine gun to assist the man in a frenzy of shooting. Seeing that the situation is critical, the man also took up his machine gun and fired frantically. But the monsters hit the infrared traps when they climbed up the canyon on both sides of the full automatic machine guns were activated to help the two men finally succeeded in clearing out these horrible creatures. Both of them are obviously top agents, but they are locked up in this canyon and not allowed to communicate with the outside world because their mission is to make sure that the monsters at the bottom of the canyon can't come up and hide the secret of the canyon until they die. Every time they run out of traps, they have to lower themselves down by sling to reposition the bombs to prevent another attack. Although there is no signal around the canyon, the two of them use writing pads and binoculars to communicate with each other across 2 kilometers. The two of them had been talking for a long time, but the fact that they couldn't see each other made Matt itchy. And on Valentine's Day, he made a crazy decision. He took out his long-sealed rocket launcher and took out the gunpowder inside, then took out the hook lock and modified it, successfully attaching the hook lock to the rocket launcher. Then he took aim at the other side of the river and calculated the inertial fall distance, and shot it out precisely. When the rocket landed on the ground and then retrieved the rope, the rocket was successfully stuck on the tree branch. Amy rushed to help. She put out the flames as fast as she could and then helped to reinforce the ropes, so that a simple aerial rope was built. Matt hung himself on the rope and jumped towards the other side of the river without hesitation. But what he didn't expect was that the distance he slid was not enough for him to reach the other side of the river. So he had to spend a little more effort to use his arm strength to move to the other side of the river a little bit. The two of them spent a wonderful evening together and agreed to take 2 days a week to go out. When it was time to say goodbye to Matt in the rope ride back, but did not expect this time he just slid halfway to the other side of the monster. Triggered a bomb trap, fragments directly cut off the rope. Matt began to fall madly fast, but fortunately he opened the parachute in time to not be instantly killed by the fall. Amy did not hesitate to grab her weapons and equipment and jumped straight towards the terrible fog, although she managed to open the parachute. But when she landed on the ground, she was hooked by the trees and almost drowned in the river. Calmly, Amy used her knife to cut off her backpack and followed the fast-moving current, finally finding a large tree to hold onto. She then managed to locate Martha, and the two of them were temporarily relieved of their danger. They decided to follow the river and leave this horrible canyon, but they didn't know that their scent had been detected by the horrible